Hello guys, Ardux716 here with Black Ops 2 video gameplay on Carrier playing Kill Confirmed. In this video I am using my DSR, I'm sniping and I go positive. The score was 39 kills and 22 deaths. This is one of my better games. Not my best, but I don't usually do this good. But sometimes I have done better, but I was pretty impressed since I was only using my sniper. I mostly camp because I'm not some MLG quick scoper or whatever. I'm just plain old sniper. So I get like 2 or 3 quick scopes in this game. Most of them are hard scopes, but don't hate because, like I said, no MLG. And this is, I think, my 3rd time using the sniper. So I was quite impressed with this, so I decided to upload this video. And if you haven't known, in the past 2 weeks I got 114 subscribers because of a troll video of Black Ops 2 10th Prestige troll video I did that Renix gave me the idea to do. So I'm going to do a special 100 subscribers video where I'm going to tell you 2 stories. One story of a stupid thing me and Renix did since he gave me the idea to do the video. And then my second story is going to be of my first fight. It wasn't really a fight, but it was the closest thing I've ever come to a fight. And I was quite pumped. But now that I look at it, it's quite pathetic, but still close enough. And so yeah, enjoy the gameplay and I hope you enjoy my stories. So the first one I'm going to tell you is quite a short one. That about how me and Renix and my brother got the cops called on us. So it was about 2 or 3 years ago, I think, and me and Renix were about 13 or 14. My brother's either 16 or 17, something like that. No, okay, maybe, yeah, we were about 12, and so he was about 15 or 16, and it was one of those nights where me and Renix decided to hang out. So he was at my house, and when me and Renix hang out and we're at my house, my brother hangs out with us too because we're all friends. And so we were all hanging out and we decided to go for a walk at like 9:30 at night. So we were on our street and we're passing by this like huge house, and me and Renix came up with this idea that someone out of us 3 should go up to the door and pretend to be a retard by saying "I like puppies" in a retarded voice, and then turning around and walking off looking into space. And my brother said, sure, I'll do it, why not? So me and Renix, we pretended like we're just 2 kids walking by the house, and while my brother did it. So my brother goes up, says "I like puppies" in a retarded voice, turns around, looks at the sky, and walks away, and the guy just closes the door. So we all meet together and we're all like laughing, oh, we're so clever, we're so hilarious. And then we continue our walk past my house, get near the end of my street, and that's when a cop car turns on our street, and we don't really think much about it until he stops right beside us, and he's like, "Hey boys, can I talk to you?" So we're like, oh shit. So he comes, we go over to his window, he rolls it down, it's rolled down obviously already, and he starts talking to us, and he's like, "Oh, were you guys the kids who were going to people's doors and saying 'I like puppies'?" And me and Renix, being pussies, were like, "Oh yeah, we have no involvement in this," and we started walking away, and my brother's like, "Yeah, that was me." So the cop starts talking to my brother, and they sort things out, I guess, whatever, he just gets off with a warning. But the thing is that really freaked me out was that earlier on, before the cop like talked to us, like literally 2 minutes before that, we were walking and we found a can of spray paint on the corner of like a curb, and my brother picked it up and put it in his pocket, and the cop asked to search my brother's pockets, and my brother had nothing to hide, so he pulled out the can of spray paint. I don't know how he explained that to the cop. A teenager that just got the cops called on him for doing something stupid has a can of spray paint in his pocket. I don't know how he got away with just a warning or without even my parents being told. So that was quite a like rattling moment because me and Renix were shitting our pants. and I'm sure my brother was shitting his pants even more, because I would be quite scared if I was in his position. And yeah, so that's my first story. It was quite short. And my second one is going to be my, obviously, like I said, my first fight, I guess. Not really a fight, though. But yeah, okay. So I'm just going to tell it. So when I was in grade 8, we had like 6 periods a day, I think, and every day we had gym. And in the gym we would have it's life skills. That's what they call it in my school. It's called life skills. It's for like the slow kids, or like not retarded. I wouldn't say retarded, just like slow. They have difficulties. I'm not saying retarded to be mean or anything, but they just like difficulties learning and stuff. And so they would join our gym classes, and we had about 3 kids, 2 girls and 1 boy. And this one boy, he was really nice. Like, he was always smiling. He was always happy about everything. And he was just like the coolest kid ever. And I don't know how you could hate him. He was really nice. He never said anything mean. He was always smiling and laughing about everything. And he was just like a happy person. And for some reason, there was this asshole in my class that would make fun of him, like, to his face, and call him an idiot and shit. And this went on for about the whole year. Really, I feel bad for not doing anything about it earlier, but he did that the whole year, and I would like tell him to stop. And me and my friends would beef him, like, not as in like being bullies to him back, but we were like, stop, you're being a dick, just stop. And he wouldn't stop. So it was near the end of the year, and me and my friend got fed up, like, of him, like, because he would not only do it in gym class, he would also do it at lunch. So one day at lunch, we saw him calling him bad names or whatever. I don't exactly remember. It was a few years back, but he was just being mean to the kid, and the kid obviously didn't do anything back. He was the nice kid, but you could tell he didn't like it, but he wouldn't say anything. He was too nice to say anything. So we came up and were like, stop, you have to stop. And we started pushing him because he wouldn't stop, and he was getting all up in our face. So it was like the whole like, oh, I'm gonna push you, and he pushed us back. And then my friend got really mad, so he left. No, I don't think he left. I don't know, but my friend was there, I think, with me, and this kid that was bullying the other kid had a Coke in his hand, and we were like, we got really into this. We were like protecting the kid, and we were calling each other names. We're like getting really deep into us, and I didn't think it was gonna really escalate from calling each other's name. And then the kid opened the Coke he had and poured it directly on my head, the whole bottle of Coke. Well, it was about half a bottle left, and I got really pissed off. But I'm not one to really fight. Whenever me and my friends fight or whatever, I don't really do anything. I just take it. But when I get mad, I start shaking, and I get really mad, and I was really mad, but I still didn't want to punch this kid or anything, so I started calling him even more names. And then his friend gave him another bottle of Mountain Dew and poured that all over my back, and that's when I just snapped. I turned, like, I was walking away when he poured it on my back. I turned around, punched him in the stomach. He turned around because he was scared. I guess he was trying to, I don't really know what he was doing. I punched him in the stomach, and he turned around. So then I punched him 2 more times in the back, and then he turned around and punched me once, and I punched him again. And then it was over, and then he just, like, walked away. Not really, like, limped away, I guess. And at that point, I was just really mad, and I was, like, full of adrenaline, because I just sort of beat the shit out of someone. I wouldn't really call it that, just punching him a few times, but it was, like, it wasn't some light punch. It was really hard, and, like, just, yeah. That's pretty much the story of my first fight, I guess you could call it. No one got in trouble for that fight. It was just, like, one of those things that are over in 2 seconds. And yeah, after that I just went to the office and called home, and I went home to change, and I came back to school. But yeah, that's the story of my first fight, and the story of how I got the cops called on me. I hope you enjoyed them, and please comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos and shit like this stuff. Hope you liked the video. I think I already said that, but whatever. Peace out.
Sales, your mission directive has been achieved.